next. So we've we've come down this lovely twisty road, Matheron. Found the guys at the end, stopped and looking at the bikes. And Shane, look at this, look. He's actually missing his he's missing his gear change lever. So Shane has spent, how much did you spend on this? 200. 200 euros on Arashi.
Making it worse.
Making it an improvement. This is the start of about 17 kilometres of just really nice twisty road. So rather than start stopping, I'm just going to leave the camera rolling and just go with these guys. Don't think I'll keep up with them, but I will try. You can just sit back, relax and watch and enjoy like I'm doing. He said he was riding along and he didn't know what kilometre it was into the twisties, but it was. He looked down, it felt funny, and he looked down and his gear lever was hanging off. So instead of stopping where it was, he carried on and thought he'd have a look and tighten up when he gets here. But so unfortunately, he's sitting here, bike stuck in 4th gear. He's got no gear change lever, so he's stuck. So Dean has gone off up the road, back up there. Going to try and find it, but the chances are like cat and nails chance. Trying to find the gear change lever on this road, it would have bounced all over the place when it fell off, because he was doing about 60-70 kilometres an hour, he said. When he realised it was hanging off, he slowed down. But even so, you're going to get an aluminium gear change lever bouncing down this road. It could be anywhere. So I don't think we're going to find it. Wait till Mark goes and then I'll sit behind Jed. Because this road actually is where I came up. I used to have a Ninja 636 with a race exhaust and everything. There goes Mark. And I was actually coming along this road years and years ago when I first came over. And this is actually where I had my first crash in Spain. I was going around one of these bends. I think it's this one here, but I was coming in the opposite direction. I came around here, this one. Didn't quite make it. Ended up flying through the air. Done a couple of ribs in and smashed up the bike a little bit.
Teach me to be a track. I couldn't find the screws.
Dane's actually found it. Look at that.
Excellent, mate.
That was so lucky.
There's normally something else in there that moves, so that's the main one that holds it on. I would say that's a guiding pin. Is there a pin on there? Yeah. I think it's the red thing that's missing, isn't it? Yeah, you've normally got two in there, look. Yeah. One's there that holds it on.
Boys, I'm trying to film here. Do it from an artistic sort of filming angle. Right, now repeat. Cut. And repeat. Take 2.
Cheap as shit, it's broken. Cheap fucking crap. Fucking hell, haven't you?
Well.
Genuine beer.
At least you got it. At least you got it, right?
Something that's annoying.
All you need now is another screw to put it back in again. So and the bolts on this side are different size from the bolts on this side. So we just tried doing that. So we're going to come up with a solution.
Can't believe they're different size bolts, can you?
Right.
Weird.
It's from China, mate. It's from AliExpress. So now we're going to take the number plate off. We're going to take this off, number plate off.
See if you can get in the back and hold that nut, Shane.
And we're going to use them
Because I haven't got a socket that fits.
to put his ghillie back in place.
Hold on, man.
At least he can limp home.
Try this side.
The other three have gone off. Doesn't take long. Doesn't take very many bends for someone who is a lot quicker just to leave. And the Selfin jet in front. I think we're quite similar standard, similar speed. So it's always nice. I like riding with jet. Doesn't go crazy. Doesn't take risks. Apart from earlier when you almost hit the ambulance. That was funny. Now then. Okay. Oh! Jed almost hit the ambulance. That's useful. He commented about it afterwards. He said, God, I just didn't see it. He thought it actually turned off. This is a nice bit here. This is so much fun. Love this road. One cut. It's so fun. It's so much fun. It's beautiful scenery. I mean, we do look at the scenery while we're rolling around. Ted will be pleased. I'm getting some nice footage of him because he said last time he said the camera wasn't working or something, and I didn't get anything of him. That was fun. Got some good footage of you.